Hello, fellow indoor golfers. In today's episode, I want to just talk about the new mats that we're coming out with. They're called the SIGPRO Mat. And the reason we created these is we hear all the stuff from everybody about what's good and what's bad about other mats. Whether you get like fiber belt mats and True Strike mats are probably the two biggest sellers that we have as far as mat upgrades go. Both phenomenal mats. They both have great things happening for them. They're in their own merit, whether it's True Strike's hitting surface or Fiber Built's construction with a heavy metal or heavy rubber base, all those little things that go in it. The Fiber Builts, we sell a lot of them throughout the year just because they're available throughout the year, where True Strike mats are typically only available between November and April. So, we hear all the stuff, all the goods, all the bads of those things. And, what we're trying to create is something that is, one, usable, two, has a great hitting surface, and three, can take a real tee, because not a lot of mats can take a real tee anymore. So that's what we're going to bring to you, the SIGPRO. I have one standing in front of me. One of the things that I want to show you about this right away is how light it is. So this would be like a 4x7 version of the mat. We'll have a 4x7, we'll have a 4x10. And you can see how light this is. I think it's like 21 pounds for a 4x7, so it's fantastic. It's got a 2-inch foam base with a putting turf on top as the stance section. And then in the middle, we'll have this modular section that I can't take out that's 1-inch T-line turf, also on top of foam. But it's great because it can take a real tee, and then it's modular, so we'll be able to do other things with it in the future. And it's fantastic. You can see this one's a little worn because I tested a lot when we first got the demo in. But one of the things that we want to show you with this today, because it is so light, it can tend to slide if it's sitting on top of carpet or concrete or something like that. So we're going to show you what to do. We're going to send a roll of carpet tape with you with the mats when you order one, just in case you need it. But we're going to show you how to tape that, and we'll set it up, and we'll be right back and show you how it's done. Okay, so this would be one way that you could do it. Probably the most secure way. You could also maybe run some down the sides if you really wanted it to be secure, but the carpet tape that we send is really strong also. So you probably don't even need this much, honestly. I would probably, if I had to do it, I'd put a 2-inch piece over the gap, 2-inch piece on the corners, and then maybe one in the middle to be safe on each mat. But this is probably the best way just to make sure that it's just not going to move. It's fantastic though, and you'll have extra carpet tape because it's not going to be like a 3-yard roll. It's going to be a legit roll. So there we go. You tape that down, you pull the stuff off, and then when you put it on the ground, it'll help keep the seams together so you don't see much of the seam. And then I want to show you this while we're here, just so you can see I've got a 3-inch tee. Boom, we can plug it in. It can hold about any tee you want. So exactly what we were looking for in a mat. And this is a great hitting surface. I've hit a ton of balls off of it. It's not grabby like regular T-line turf just because of the way we cut it, and it's padded underneath. So there you go. The other thing I'll tell you about this, this is actually going to be the front side. The shorter side is the front side. You'll have about a 4-inch piece in front, and then about an 8 or 10-inch piece in the back. But that'll be your front side. The short side will be your front side when you actually point it towards your enclosure. So there we go. Here's your SIGPRO mat coming to you soon.